Well, hey y'all, and welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I am Susan, I'm your hostess, and today we're going to have some thrifty fun and some friend mail that came in. And I want to tell you that I hauled in a lot of groceries at our local thrift store that had them, and I'm going to share with you that I got 5 cans of Great Northern beans, 4 cans of sliced carrots, I got 2 cans of this farmhouse cut green beans, and I got 2 different cans of tomatoes. I've got some whole tomatoes and some petite diced tomatoes. Now all of these are either 2023 or 2024. All of those were 35 cents a can. There was 13 cans because we have a 15 can limit, and my husband wanted to try this Sloppy Joe. So we got 2 cans of Sloppy Joes, and it was 50 cents. So 50 cents a can for those. Very good buys on those. We also picked up 3 boxes of Hungry Jack mashed potatoes for $1.10 each, y'all. So that was a great haul on groceries. Altogether, 1, 2, 3, 4, about $6 worth of groceries, maybe 7. So, and that's going to fill in some of our empty spots on our pantry shelf. I am picking up these cans when I can, whenever it's possible. I wish I had seen more of the green beans out. They brought these out at the last minute, so I was able to pick up a couple of cans. Another lady had requested them, so I let her get what she wanted, and that was the leftovers. So anyway, great haul on grocery items, things that we can use in our pantry. And really and truly, none of this is really high carb. They consider beans to be kind of a medium to high carb, but because of the fiber in them, I go ahead and get them. We all need that fiber. So, and the mashed potatoes, of course, they're going to be higher carb, but we don't use these very often, and these will get taken out of the boxes and put into jars with either some oxygen absorbers or some bay leaves, one or the other. And it's got some ideas on the side of the box also on how to use these. But I pretty much, when I make these, it's just straight mashed potatoes. And you can make them with chicken broth, and they taste fantastic. You can make them with, of course, the milk and the butter. You can make them just about any flavor that you want them to be. And they're great for a topping for a meatloaf or some other dish that you want just to have a crunchy top on them. You can use them to bread your meat, like chicken or pork chops. If you wanted to do that, you could use it for that too. Now this item we paid $3 for. It's taped on there, y'all. There's 4 pieces. And it's just a little tray with ladybugs on it. And I thought, well, this will make a really cute trinket dish for my daughter. One of my daughters loves ladybugs. It does have a couple of chips on the side. I think she can take some nail polish and fill that in. As long as she's not using it for food, I think it'll be fine. And I thought that's just really cute, and I think she'll love that. I couldn't believe my eyes, y'all. You know, I bought all those $1.99 patterns. Well, I paid 10 cents a piece for these. These have already been used, but I believe the whole pattern is in the package. So I've got another apron there with a little child, mother-daughter type apron. And then I've got this apron. And one of them, this one right here, is a wraparound. It goes completely across your back. If you can see, that's what it looks like from the back, and that's the front view. And the other one just ties. 10 cents a piece. So, yeah, I'm going to check these patterns out because I'm going to be making lots and lots of aprons for giveaways, for future giveaways. Then I picked up this apron. It's really cute. Just a little straight apron with strings on it. And it's got the rickrack here and a nice pocket. I love the pocket on it. I thought whoever made this had a lot of ambition. It was cute. It was $1. And it does need some work up here at the top. You can see it's kind of worn out. But I can replace the strings. I could actually replace this if I wanted to. And I can turn this into a bibbed apron very easily. And that's what I was thinking of when I picked it up. Another bibbed apron for Susan. $1. Now, this book we picked up, or I should say my husband picked up. It's Billy Graham. Angels, How to Be Born Again, the Holy Spirit, His Greatest Works. And it is a very thick book. Beautifully done. And we paid $5 for this. We thought it was a little bit on the high side, but the thrift store that we go to does a lot of work in the community, so we didn't mind paying that price for this book. And this is a quick rotary quilts book. Y'all know I like to collect these. And it has all kinds of rotary cut patterns in here. And I'm going to show you one or two out of here if I can find the picture. Here's one that is a Midwest theme. It's got the chili peppers and the cactus on there. And I'm not really sure what that is in the middle, but anyway, it's called South of the Border. And let me see if I can find you one more in here, because I don't want to take up too much time going through this. For all my chicken fans, this is which came first, the chicken or the egg. That's a cute little picnic quilt. So I'm going to have a lot of fun looking through this, and I may pick out some patterns eventually when I find time to start quilting again and get some quilts made up. Button, button, who's got the button? I got 3 containers of buttons, 25 cents each. This is an old baby food jar, which will be turned into a spice jar in my house, and lots of buttons. Those are all white buttons. This one has a mixture of buttons. Just a real big mixture of buttons in an old medicine bottle. And I probably not going to be able to get them all back in there because I pulled them out. And salt shaker for some of my homemade herbal blends that I want on my table. This one was 25 cents. And I'm going to get it all cleaned up, and we're going to do a video probably not too long from now. And we'll get this one filled up too. And y'all, I'm getting quite a selection of herbs and salts that we can use on the table, or we can use it when we're cooking. And y'all, the flavors are so good. Really, really good. Now I'm going to get into my mail call, because I've got one more box to show you. And I think you'll like that at the end. But this is from our friends at Dream Big Productions Plush Bat Fan. And they sent me an envelope, y'all. Just a legal size envelope with a little note inside. The Hillbilly Chicken Ranch inside This envelope is 4 of the Chinese red envelopes for yours to keep as a souvenir. Have a wonderful month of January. Dream Big Productions, Plush Bat Fan. So they wrote this out. Beautiful handwriting. And these are really nice, and I will find a use for these. More than likely, I'm going to be putting seed in them. But they are very pretty envelopes. And this last one's really cute. It's from the Global Bank, and it's got all the little characters on it for children. So thank you, Dream Big Productions, Plush Bat Fan. Your mail is always interesting to me. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate your thoughtfulness when you send me things that you think that I would like. And I'm getting all my envelopes turned in the same direction so y'all can see all 4 of those. So these will be used and appreciated. And y'all go check out Dream Big Productions Plush Bat Fan. The link will be in the description box below. Thank you, my friends. I'm reaching in a box full of jars because I have one sewing item that I didn't grab. And these are pinking shears, and I paid $2 for them. And these, I love using these. Especially on, when I'm doing a project and I don't want the edges to fray as bad. So pinking shears come in really handy for that. And these things are really expensive in the stores, y'all. These are like 30 bucks or more for a pair of pinking shears. So $2 was not a bad price on that. And that's going to go into my sewing supplies. Now, I got a box of jars for $5, y'all. But some of them are not canning jars. They are glass juice jars like this and this. Now, these don't have the lids, but I can find corks. They have the fat corks at Hobby Lobby. I can find fat corks to fit the tops of these. And there was one of the large ones, and there's 3 of this size. And I'm thinking I can use these for spices or any number of things that I don't need a wide mouth jar for. So this will come in really handy. I got a Nashville, and you can't hardly see it on this camera because of the light. It says Wild Horse Saloon Nashville jar, and it is a cur jar. And then I got a regular ball jar. Depending on how these clean up will make me decide if I'm going to use them to can or not. More than likely this one will not be a canning jar. I'll just put dry goods in. So I got 2 pints. I got a couple of wide mouth jars with the lids. And this one has a hole in it so you can drink out of it. And it looks like it was a homemade hole. But these always come in handy for canning or for dry goods. So I wasn't going to pass that up. I got another ball jar. And this one did not have a lid with it. And then I got several jars with lids, and they have the lids, the canning lids on them, but more than likely I will use these for dry goods or for my meals in jars or for gifts, stuff like that. And there was 5 of these, so they're really nice. So I think I did pretty good for $5. And it helps out the ministry or the missions field that they go out and do things in the community. This box came from Jesus Cares, and my Billy Graham book came from Rifa. Both of those are ministry-driven thrift stores. Okay. Y'all, thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this Thrifty Fun and Friend Mail call. And I thank my friend Plush Bat Fan for your generosity and always thinking about me and my family. And I'm looking forward to filling these with some seed this coming year and putting them away for another year. So thank you very much for thinking about me. And it is a useful item that you sent me, so I'm going to use them. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful day, everybody.